Hi guys, my name is AJ, and I'm actually going to be starting a channel on YouTube here pretty soon, but I wanted to show you something interesting that I found. Now, this particular video isn't going to be the main focus of my YouTube channel, but this is something interesting that I ran across that I wanted to show you. Near Antarctica, okay, is this little island, and you can just get on Google Earth and go straight to it. But there's this little island called the Port of France, okay? And I was over here scoping this island out, and you can't find much information on this island. There's not a whole lot of literature on it. I was able to find out that it has about 160 inhabitants a year, and that they are not year-round, that sometimes the island is vacant. However, it belongs to France. And at first glance, it just looks like a normal little island, that they, who knows what they do with. And I was just kind of checking it out, and I started noticing that there was some pretty interesting things about this island. There's a lot of weird buildings and things of that nature. And I'm sure there's more if you go to looking around that I haven't found yet. But as I was checking this island out, I found something a little interesting. Okay. I found this. Now, those of you that are familiar with Saturn worship, you'll know what these are right away. And my question is, why is an island out in the middle of nowhere have its main focus be these hexagon-shaped triangle formation Saturn symbols? And, as I said, those of you that are familiar with Saturn worship, you'll know what these are. But you can see, if you zoom in close, that you've got 3 of them in the shape of a triangle, hexagon-shaped, which represents the symbol of Saturn. You've got one white center point in the center of this hexagon, and then you've got a larger outer dot in the middle of the hexagon. And those of you that are not familiar with Saturn worship, I'm not going to get into it here, but if you research it, most religions derived from Saturn worship. You'll find symbols similar to this all over the world. But anyway, I noticed that there wasn't just one of these, but there was several of these. There are a lot of these on the island. There are 4 total that I can count. There may be more if you look around. But here we are again. Hexagon shape. And to the best of my knowledge, this represents the hexagon on Saturn. It's got the one dot kind of offset in the middle, and then, the center marker of the hexagon. So it's just a little bit strange, and there's 4 of these total that I can count. Here's another one over here. Why on such a small island would this be the main focus? And another thing that I noticed is they all, in the center of the triangle, they all have this white area as well, and it's usually directly in the center of the triangle, and there's trails that lead to it between them. So, something of interest here. If any of you that know more than me have any idea what this is, or a little bit more information on it, please feel free to comment.